Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we have some weird VTuber drama because what else is new? Where right now, a lot of people, and I've been saying this probably the past week or so especially, have been calling out one popular quote-unquote creator called Katliente, or as of they currently are known as right the second, Cat in Chat. And I'll be honest with you guys, I've never really liked this person. This is probably like a horrible way to start a video and cause drama or something. But this person has like done clickbait for people with cancer. They have not taken accountability on just like crazy stuff they've said. And they've kind of had that weird mindset of just trying to milk people for as much money and attention and clout as they possibly can without actually caring about what they have to say. Because they try to call out really other popular and beloved content creators, such as like Bird, and did like a weird, like, you know how some people try to cancel people online? But then it's like kind of found out that they didn't really do any research, and then when they didn't do any research, they kind of don't take accountability, and then when they don't take accountability, it's like some weird Streisand effect, or it keeps on getting worse and worse and worse, and then the person looks even worse because they still never took accountability for what they did because they cared more about money or some passive views, or maybe they got a few subscribers off it, or they just got an ego, or they're a narcissist, or they're just a bad person. Yes, you guys can probably go and see where I might be going with this one. So obviously I don't know this person that much, but I can go and judge on their actions because they haven't done a lot of actions and they keep on doing actions that are pissing off everyone in the VTubing world. Now, I'm going to talk about this because there is a lot of tweets, a lot of comments, a lot of random drama out here, and I want to go and touch on some of these. So first and foremost, we had some people, and some of these things have been deleted already. Some people moved on, but basically saying Caitlyn has a really bad habit of never asking permission to include people in her videos, which is basically what I'm doing right this second, but you know, whatever is on Twitter. And I feel like she knows that if she did, most people would say no, and she'd have no content, which is really shitty of her and tells a lot about her being in it for the money. And obviously someone like this might even be like, hey, you're doing the same exact thing. Completely understand. But I wanted to kind of use some of these comments, or even like say like Moomy over here too as well, saying, you know, that chick that makes her content based on VTuber drama, which is quite literally this, you know, Cat and Chat lady over here, which you guys can see she was super trying to go and farm this on out. Like, and it kind of makes me a little bit uncomfortable because someone like, say, like, they have like Moo over here, and this is someone I've actually spoken to before, and she's like an absolute sweetheart. And, you know, like they just have this huge thing with like a scared cow that's stressed, and then, you know, like it has scammer on it in huge red text. That woman's been absolutely lovely. She's making cool artwork and models. I think she seems cool. Now, obviously, spamming Cinder for clickbait too as well. I mean, I even did that on my channel. I can't really judge. But the biggest issue is on this one. The mismanagement of Bird's PC auction led an artist on for a year. It's 155,000 views. And ever since then, and a few other things such as her calling out people for with having cancer, bro, like people have not been happy with her, dude. Like I said, like everyone does not like her, you know, too as well. I don't support her anymore. I used to look up to her because she used to post streaming advice, but all she cares about is clout and refuses to take accountability. It's sad. It's sad, and people are like, well, she's growing. It's even worse. Like, don't remind me, she even covered my own drama. And like, you know, people are just too lazy to read and want someone to read it for them, which I'm thinking, which is kind of what I'm doing too as well. But, you know, I get the vibe, you know, some people, I watch videos. I don't mind watching the drama channel stuff. Like I get it. Like, you know, I'll take the accountability on this one that, like, you know, some of the things, you know, maybe drama people, VTubers or whatever. I'm not even a VTuber yet myself. Like, there is stuff that people can judge you on. Like, if people judge me on this, I would understand. I'd get it. But I'm more so trying to use this, like, you know, the premise, and they still have the tweets up. It has 62,000 other views. So, like, I'm hoping people are okay with it. Fingers crossed, you know, fingers crossed. But if not, I completely understand. I would just remove the video, say I'm sorry, and once again, kind of take up accountability for it. And that's why things get a little bit more rough, because there is a lot even more on top of this. I'm gonna give it more history on this one. Or like, bro, like they just fill these videos with information. They don't do any research. They don't care. And that's, I think, what bothers people more. Because I think if you have somewhat of like a level-headed view and like, it's not like crazy clickbait, like, oh my God, this is the world's worst person ever. And yeah, people would actually maybe take you seriously, like be in the middle, like be chill. Or even maybe for me, like maybe me even, not that I'm saying you guys should give to me for free, but like taking accountability, being like, hey, you know, people might critique me doing the same exact thing. Like I get it, I 100% get it. So if people were upset, I'd be like, hey, I'm sorry, and then I'd change how my content would work. I'm just doing this stuff for fun because I'm bored. I'm on my second channel, I'll even make money on this, so it's whatever. I'm just doing this because I'm bored, let's be honest. But when you go and see this type of stuff, like it's disappointing. Because you have a big content creator, and some of these things can lead to a lot of hate. Even if these videos are one of those like positive videos, like say like this one, I'm gonna keep on using Moo because Moo's been very sweet. If someone randomly recognizes Moo's Twitter profile picture, which is basically just that, and then someone sees this video over here, or they even try to search her name, and it might show up because it has 34,000 views. they might just automatically assume, because a lot of people are lazy, they see the thumbnail and they think that they might be a crypto scammer. That would be horrible. Now, some stuff like, say, like Cinder and all this, I think most people in the VTubing world are like, yeah, that's fine. We kind of, get the vibe. And they also have this weird kind of artist vibe too as well. And I think they kind of started switching their content after this Doki bird thing, because they got a lot of hate. They got a lot of like comments critiquing and judging and saying you did wrong, and a big content creator basically called her out on it. And then just, you never said sorry. She never tweeted out anything. And that's, I think, a big deal with it all. And then as you guys can kind of see, it looked like they kind of switched like this weird like art, like they even switched up the thumbnails. No more VTubers. They're talking about like art stuff, like artist has crazy pricing for commission, artist traced or whatever. You can kind of see their like AI stuff, like art stuff or whatever. And then I think they're trying to do some other stuff as well, like switching to influencer stuff, like chopped man epidemic or like lawsuit over Amazon stuff. So you can kind of go and see they were trying to do VTubing stuff. And then when they kind of went back to it over here, you once again see with those little VTuber thumbnails, they got more even views. But they've been getting a lot of like, call out on the stuff. And it's kind of deserved. Like, because they just keep on doing really rude topics and not really presenting stuff well and just doing really, really lazy content. What I'm doing right now, lazy content. But I also don't have 168,000 subscribers, and I'm not also making an okay amount of money. Because if you can go get 100,000 views on a video, you're probably gonna go and make some okay amount of money. Or even get 10K views, but you're doing it every day, you can probably get a good, decent amount of money. And I guess for my own kind of like shortcomings on this one too, is I've seen this girl's content on Instagram, I've seen it on TikTok, and it's some of the most bare bones basic content. Now, I just stream for fun. I just make content for fun. I just do whatever, like at this point. But I have been a streamer for like 13 years. And not to say I'm better than her, but a lot of her content is so bottom of the barrel that even people on Reddit would probably be like, everyone knows this. That's like, if you want to go and stream, make sure you download open broadcast software. If you want to stream, make sure you go and sometimes set up your stream before you do it. Like, just think of like the most bare bones. Like, if you want to make a peanut butter and jelly, make sure you buy peanut butter and then jelly and then put it on bread. It's like the most bare bones basic stuff I've ever seen in my entire life, to the point where you can tell that she maybe spends like 3 seconds on some of these TikToks, and it's just embarrassing. Like, I don't even know if she even has a short over here. I didn't even look because I don't care. But some of the stuff is like really, 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 really basic stuff too as well. And I'm trying to go and find, like, what, maybe watch this if you're a streamer with no time to make content. Let's see what she says.
If you're a Twitch streamer that's been streaming and
okay, never mind. Like, it's just
not know I streamed on Twitch for 2 years.
Sure, whatever.
And some of y'all might be like, how did your parents not find out? You're sitting in your room screaming at your computer because you were streaming. They just thought I was aggressively playing League of Legends with friends. My parents...
Like, you ask my mother what streaming is, and I've been a streamer for 13 years. It's been my job. Like, she's been on my stream before. She still doesn't know what it really is. She just, like, this is just old people. They don't care. It's like, it's not even a big deal. Like, why is this a TikTok? Why is this any, like, sort of content in the first place,
Some mods want the Twitch streamer they mod for to fail.
That's everyone, because there's sociopaths, so just unmod them. Like, it's like, what else do you want people to go and say? What is she gonna say?
And you initially might be like, Kat, what are you talking about? Like,
this happens all the time. People are crazy. Have you ever been on the streets? Have you looked at politicians? Have you looked anywhere online? Have you looked at this person herself who has faked like rumors and made like clickbaited and made money off of other people's cancer when they said to take the video down? Like, people are bad people. Like, what do you think?
Mods are there to help the streamer.
So I've seen moderators that have tried to go and like date the streamer. They give them thousands of dollars and then refund it because the streamer doesn't give them love. I've seen mods that at the end of the day are like the biggest haters. It does happen, yes, but like, who cares? Like, go on.
Could you please,
I don't know if I can even watch that.
Here's how you can go from 0 to 10,000 followers in 1 day.
If you were be doing this, you would probably be having millions of subscribers right now instead of only having like 100,000 trying to go clickbait on like YouTuber stuff.
Buy followers. Okay, I'm
And then you lose monetization, you get banned on the platform.
just joking, don't do that please. But overall, success and growth on your content will take a really long time, and it's not gonna happen overnight like that.
She reminds me of like a crypto bro.
It's all about consistency, so keep your head down, keep grinding, you got this.
This woman just said, how to get a bunch of followers. Big, huge clickbait. Haha, JK, just keep on making content. It's like, this is the most obvious stuff I've ever seen. So let alone the fact that she's been called out by so many other content creators, even the past week or so, and everyone is just thinking this woman is just not good, man. Like, it irks me. It's just annoying too on top of that, Like, if I know who I think it is, I didn't really know who she was until I saw a video she made that I was involved with. And she'd even ask for permission, which I'm doing the same thing again. I'm sorry, but I'm kind of supporting you. I'm like, trying to say like, yeah, this is, they did you wrong. I'm sorry. If it was okay to make videos on anyone who's involved in them, she just put my trauma out there without permission to. I keep on seeing stuff like this. What happened to you? I just don't understand how she's even making a profit off this, because why would non-VTubers care about VTuber news too as well? Like, just say the name. It's like Katliente or something. Oh, the cat one. Oh yeah, her. She made a lot of false accusations about Doki Bird, as I mentioned, use Alicia's cancer for clout, like I also mentioned too as well. She sucks too. On top of that, they're clickbaity as all heck, and everything about this dude just thinks that this woman is horrible. So once again, she's having a resurgence, and I just want to go and say that this is probably the most bare bones basic content I've ever seen from someone who's making bare bones content right now. And I can go and tell you absolutely how to go get 0 to 10,000 followers too, because I can just copy her advice. Just keep on making content and begging people to subscribe, because this is just the bottom of the barrel, and this is why people don't like her, because you have no accountability. You made money off of people who had cancer. You lied and basically alleged and completely stretched the truth on a bunch of stuff. And at the same exact time too, just your videos are just trying to go get whatever currently is trending, such as AI or whatever, to get views. And I don't know what, I'm not making money on this one, so I can say it. Give me some views, give me some clickbait, I don't mind. But at the same time, this person's content is absolutely garbage, and I do not recommend to follow in the first place. So you want to know what it is. Enjoy yourself, enjoy your clout and your 50 extra bucks to make off a cancer video. I think you're a bad person. Boom.